right? The Merryfield Blitz. That's right. So it was called the Merryfield Blitz, named after our good friend, Peter Merryfield. So this tournament, we're naming it after you, Mr. Peter Merryfield. Create. Starts in 55 minutes, I believe. Okay. Right. Here we go. That's the tournament. I put the link to the tournament if you want to enter in the stream. I've entered the tournament. I just entered it. I'll show you. Right, so there's the tournament. It's called the Merryfield Blitz, right? And I've just entered the tournament. So you've got one entry and starts in 53 minutes and 16 seconds. There we go. And I'll put the link in the chat if you want to join it. We're honoured by your presence. Peter Merryfield says, thanks, I'm very honoured. But no, Peter, we're honoured by your presence. Hold on a minute.
So wonderful to see Peter Merryfield in the chat. I trained chess for many, many years, but there's only one player that used to give me a lot of trouble, and that was Peter Merryfield.
Really, Teddy? Yep, Teddy says that Peter Merryfield was the one player that used to give him a lot of trouble. Isn't that right, Teddy?
Everything I say you believe, Johnny.
Are you telling porkies? Oh, Teddy's full of it, isn't he? Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to show you. This morning I played a guy, right? I'm going to create a YouTube video out of this, but I thought I might show you the game, right? This is the game that I played earlier this morning, right? So I'm going to go into the chess history because it actually, yeah, I'm going to show you how I create a YouTube video, right? And the ideas I have around the YouTube videos, right? So you're going to go looking into, you know, like if say you see the movie Ben-Hur or Star Wars, there's always the stories behind the videos and behind the movies, isn't there, right? So I'm going to take you into the background of the story that I was creating in my head for the next YouTube video that I'm making, okay? Right, so earlier on this morning, I played Cyranosauros. That's right, I'll show you. Earlier this morning, I just was having a few games of chess, and I played a guy from Germany, and his name was Cyranosauros. And I'm going to take you through this game. C5 is played, knight f3, knight c6 by the Cyranosauros. And he's from Germany. He's rated 2,189. So he's got a fine mind, this fellow. Bishop b5. I chose the Sicilian Nesmedinov Rossolimo. And I thought, well, I'll just play this positional game and maybe he might just go astray a little bit. He plays g6, okay? Now I've got a plan here. There's a variation where if you play the right moves, sequential move order, I'll tell you what I'm going to call the video too. I came up with an idea for it. It's called Psychology in Chess. Psychology in Chess, Structural Integrity of a Chess Position. And we're talking about this game here. So I came up with that idea for the video from this game, right? And we're talking about structural integrity of a chess position. And even in this position here, I'm thinking about the structural integrity of the position. And I know that there's a whole different set of certain types of moves from this position later on. So there could be a sequence of 5, 8, 10 moves. and they can lead to the problems with this bishop and weaknesses with this pawn. Okay, and you must say, oh, but hey, that's deep. I can't even see that far. Yeah, it all depends on the move order. Let's go and have a look at see how the game goes. He avoided this for a while. Such is the Cyranosauros' understanding of the positions. Later in the video that I'm creating, I decided I'm going to show you that later. I'll take you through the story, and then I'll get to that later, okay? I don't want to race ahead of myself and tell you too much. Okay, so I castle. It's a waiting move. It's a developing move and a waiting move to see what my opponent will play. Now, I'm hoping that my opponent will play a weak move, such as A6, right? That is a really weak move, right? So, Yogi, Pops, Peter Merryfield, I hope you weren't thinking of playing A6 in that position as black. Okay. I should share this video with you. Knight F6 was played. So he develops a piece, right? Now, what move would you play as white in this position? There we go. For the chat, what move would you play as white in this position? I played at 94.7% accuracy, right, to give you an idea. I played it D4 by XD Cyrus. Okay, E5, there we go. E5 is a bit too committal. I think E5 is a little bit too committal. D4 is a mistake. It's a mistake, right? It loses a pawn, D4. Sorry about that, XD Cyrus. E5 is a little bit too committal after. Black could comfortably play knight here. And what E5 does is it gives up this square here. See that square? When the pawn moves forward, you give up control of that square. That means that that square could be a possible square for that bishop. It's looking a bit deep, isn't it? We're looking 4 moves in front. Now, we played rook E1, okay? That was the move that we played. XD Cyrex got it right second time. Well done, XD Cyrex. Paul Morphy would praise me. Oh, thank you, Yogi. Yogi Bear. My name is Yogi Bear, the TV star. But please don't tell them what you're boo-boo. Okay. Bishop G7 was the next move. So, because remember, this guy's at like he's about almost master level. If you're 2200 and he's knocking on the door, he plays good games of chess. Because I had a look at one of his games. I did. I peeked into his profile, and I'll get to that in a minute later. But he's a good player. Okay. H3 is played, right? Now, this is a preventative move. It stops the bishop going here, right? And this pawn here stops the bishop going there. So every move I make is all about that bishop there, right? This bishop. Everything I'm thinking about, this is the structural integrity of the game. So I'm trying to crack his structural integrity. And if the structural integrity of the position becomes damaged, right, then it's just like the cancer in my body, right? I've got cancer, right, in my bones, right? Well, what happened is somewhere along the line, the structural integrity of my body collapsed and the cancers took control, right? And that's exactly the same as, and the cancer runs rampant. Well, that's exactly the same here in chess. It's a funny analogy, isn't it? But if the position becomes, like sort of broken, well then white can run rampant just like the cancer did in my body, right? Okay. Castles, I do these funny analogies. So I castled, I'm still waiting for him to make a mistake, and I'm hoping he'll play pawn here, which is a big error. No, but he doesn't. He castles. I played D3. I'm still hoping he'll push this pawn. I want him to push the pawn, but he doesn't. he senses something's wrong. He's got a sixth sense because he's a good player. So he knows something's quite wrong. So he tries to get his bishop out, see? Now he knows his bishop can't go here and it can't go there, but at least his bishop can go here. And then he can connect his rooks at the back. So this shows that he's a good player and understands the fundamentals. So I think, well, all right, he wouldn't play a6 and let me take a knight, so I'll take it anyway, right? Okay, now that he's committed his bishop and his pawn structure, okay, he plays b takes c6. Now, in this position, he has a plan, right? He has a plan. His plan, I'll tell you what he's thinking. I know what my opponent's thinking, right? This is what he was thinking. He's thinking, I want to play e5. He wants to play e5. He wants to move his knight back and then play f4, and then his bishop and pieces can attack my e-pawn and challenge my structure. So what do? e5. That's right. I'm trying to get him to break up his pawns. Now, if he takes the pawn, my knight takes, and then he's left with double pawns. So he can't take the pawn. A bad player would take the pawn, but no, not this man. He plays knight to d5. Excellent move. He played about 85, 86% accuracy, right? I played c4 now. Now this is my overall plan to suck him in and to try to get his pieces discombobulated, not coordinating, and get him to try to commit himself to playing some sort of structural weaknesses. He played knight c7. Now he's got a plan of knight here and knight here now, okay? So I played knight to c3, I develop a piece, and in this position, I've got two knights developed and a bishop, right? He's got all his pieces developed except his bishop here doesn't do anything, right? The only danger is if his bishop comes here, but I've got a plan. If his bishop goes there, maybe I can hit it and just cause a lot of damage very quickly. He played rook to b8, so he wants to attack my b pawn. He's following logical chess principles, and he's occupying a semi-open b file. Now, it's a semi-open b file, not an open file, because there's a pawn there here on the board. If that pawn wasn't there, it'd be an open b file, okay? But what he's doing is he's stopping my bishop moving up here, right? So I played b3 because I never intended to put my bishop there. I always intended to put my bishop here or here, but he doesn't know that just yet. He played knight e6. So he's just biding his time. You know, actually, in this position here, b3, a better move might be bishop here with the idea of pawn takes pawn and just going for it. No, it's pretty bad, though. It's a sickie. But bishop here is not too bad. But he didn't play that. He played knight to b3. He played knight to e6. So I played bishop to b2 so that my knight is protected, right? And now he plays d5, and now he's made the fatal mistake. He's made the fatal mistake. And you say, well, what's fatal about the position? Well, I can't win anything, but this is the commencement of the failure of his position. The structure is starting to come undone. Now, you've got to have a lot of insight to see these things, right? And you've got to understand the position, the balances, checks and balances. So I played knight a4. The first reason I play knight a4 here is my bishop is beautiful, protects this pawn. I'm threatening that pawn there. It's defended. Yeah, it's defended, but I have a plan. Plan is to attack it, right, with bishop a3. And remember his bishop, the bishop I'm playing against? I told you early in the opening, this bishop has got no future here, and it doesn't seem to have any future there. Not at present. What I want to do is do as much damage to his structure before he can come out of retirement and out of his sleep, out of his deep sleep. Okay. So he played d4. Okay. Now he's further weakening his structure. So in this position, I played bishop a3. Now I'm threatening to take his pawn. That's right. I'm threatening his pawn. Now remember I told you about integrity. Integrity is an important thing. He's got no integrity. Now, what I mean by integrity, I mean the honesty, the validity of the position. It sucks. Right? That's the only way you can describe it. He played queen a5, so he wants to hold his pawn. It was the only move to hold his pawn. So in this position, what move would you play, folks? Right. So, right, he's played queen a5. Now, we've told you that we're trying to crack his integrity in the position. Right. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Yogi. Mushin Zero. Mushin Zero saw with the bishop a3 move. Very good. Little Beast is here. He says, I often get my bishop out. Yeah, well, you often get your wallet out too when you're buying your dinner. You dope. No, but we love the Little Beast. He's all right. He's okay when he's asleep. Anyway, I want to know, you got to tell me, what move would you play as white in this position? Come on, guys. Come on, wake up, guys. Wake up, wake up. We haven't got all day here. We haven't got all day. Okay, rightio. Well, because you haven't answered me, I'm going to show you queen to d2. I played queen to d2 because I want to, his queen is defending the pawn, and if I can distract him from that pawn, his whole structure can start collapsing. Well, he played queen takes d2, didn't he? Or if he moves back, he just loses the pawn. So I played knight takes d2. Then he thought, well, I know what I can do. I can play this move, knight to f4, and try to grab this pawn. So I played knight to c5, and now I'm actually protecting the pawn he's attacking. That's right, I'm protecting the pawn he's attacking. So he plays his move, bishop f5. And do you remember what I said before? I said it's all about cracking the structure of the position and positional integrity. Now, white's got a very strong pawn chain here, right? Okay, this base pawn's weak. It will fall, but it's a matter of timing. It's a matter of timing. And in this position, we play a good move. We play knight to f3, that's right. Because we've got these three isolated pawns. Right, those three isolated pawns. Oh, sorry, that's not an isolated pawn. This one, and that one. Right, so we're after all these isolated pawns. Now we're threatening knight takes pawn. We're also threatening rook here protects the pawn, right? Now he doesn't want me to do that because if I can play rook here, once that pawn's protected, I can play king here and start chasing his pieces away. I can chase his pieces away. King here and g4 and just slowly starting to send him backwards, push him back further and further and further until finally he falls off the cliff. Anyway, he played knight takes d3. He says, I've had enough of this. This is driving me crazy. So I took his knight off, and now he played bishop takes d3. So now we've got to choose a move. Now we've got several moves in this position. We've got knight takes pawn. We've got rook here. But I chose this move, bishop takes pawn. It's very direct. And he played rook f-file to e8. So I played bishop. I could now play bishop hits castle, but I didn't. I thought, no, I don't want to do that. I want to hit two pawns at once. bishop here, and bishop here. So I'm attacking 2 pawns at the same time. Now, if you count the pawns in the position, he's got 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns, but he can't move this pawn. He can't move it, which means he will lose it, right? Anyway, he played bishop e4, just a blunder, right? Just a blunder, under pressure. I played rook takes e4, then he resigned, okay? So it might have been, his last move may have been a mouse slip, but he was frustrated with the position and it was a lost game. And he understands it as a chess master himself. So I just thought I'd show you that game. And I'm going to go into another one now. I told you I'd tell you the story about making the video. So now I've decided, hey, this game is pretty good for a video for chess school. That's right. Anyway, just to teach all the people that go and watch my YouTube channel, right? Oh, don't forget to enter the tournament. That's the tournament. I'll put the link to their arena chess tournament, 5-minute blitz. 5-minute blitz. I don't know when that starts. Oh, hold on. When's the chess tournament starting? Where's our chess tournament? Oh shit, I lost it, did I? It starts in 32 minutes. I'm still okay. Well, it's okay. I can just go into game history. I can go back to that game very, very quickly. Okay, so we're playing against Tyrannosaurus. Well, we showed you that game, right? So after I played that game, you can see I played at 94.6% accuracy. I thought it was a good game for a video, right? Against Cyranosauros, right? So then I've got to come up with an idea. I thought, oh, Cyranosauros, Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I'm thinking, what the hell's a Cyranosauros? So then I went to, what I did then was I thought, oh, well, what's a Cyranosauros? So I went to Google, and I went to Google Images, right? And Google Images has a picture of a Cyranosauros being a cartoon character of like a Tyrannosaurus with tiger stripes on it, right? With tiger stripes on it. Okay. So then I thought to myself, well, I need an image for my video, right? And I thought, well, and I also need I need a game. I've got to find out more about Mr. Cyranosauros. So here we go. So I thought, well, this is how I'm creating this video in my head, right? So there's Cyranosauros. Here he is here. And he joined chess.com on June 19, 2020. Seems like a nice guy there. And I'm going to add him as a friend. So I just added him as a friend. He might accept, he might not. We'll just see. But now we go into his chess profile. So I want to find out more about the Tyrannosaurus. And then have a look at this. He says, hi, everybody. I'm 52 years old from Germany. And I thought, I was born in 1952. But anyway, he says, I'm 52 years old from Germany. I have Parkinson's disease, and that's the reason why I can't play faster than 5 minutes each, and why I usually don't play a rematch. I'm just exhausted after one game, and I need a little break. Good luck, all of you. So he's obviously a very nice man. So I thought I would send him a message. So I sent him a message, right? And I told him about how in August, I got diagnosed with cancer. And I told him, he's got his own physical challenges and I've got mine. But we just got to both power on together and fight our own fight as best we can and, ask God to bless him, right? So there you go. So that's Cyranosauros. He's from Germany. So we found out more about him. I sent him a nice message. I hope he appreciates that. And then I thought, well, let's find out a little bit more about Cyranosauros. How does Cyranosauros play chess? And then I looked at one of his games here. I think it was this one here. where I'll just check it. Yes. And I thought, well, I'll have a look because I'm analysing my game against him. And I thought, well, now that I know he's a really nice guy, if I create a video where I just smash him up, that's not very nice. So I thought, well, I should include one of his games where he's won. And I noticed, like you can see here, Cyranosauros won 5 games. So he won 5 games in a row today before he played me. So he won his first game, second game, third game, fourth game, fifth game. Then he ran into me and he lost. But he still played at 82.8% accuracy, which is pretty good, right? So I thought, well, I'm going to have a look at one of his other games. And I thought, because I know he's a good player, because he avoided compromising his structural integrity in the chess game earlier. So here's Cyranosauros, and he's playing Cam F Tiger, right? He's playing Cam F Tiger. Now, isn't this funny? His name is Cyranosauros, and when you go into, I'll show you this too, when you go into Google, new tab, right? You go into Google Images, Cyranosauros, right? And there he is. There's the Cyranosauros, right? It's a cartoon character. It's from Brandy and Mr. Whiskers, right? And so Cyranosauros got tiger stripes. And isn't it strange? What a coincidence that he just happens to be playing Cam F Tiger, right? Like tiger stripes and everything else with the Tyrannosaurus. I'm getting all these ideas in my head for the video. And I'm thinking, oh, he's really helping me here. So now I'll look at his game. And here's his game. He opens up with E4, does Cyranosauros. E5, knight F3, knight C6, bishop B5. So he's a positional player. He's playing a Ruy Lopez. Bishop C5 is played. He likes to develop his pieces and attack. Oh, this is Cam Tiger. C3. So our Cyranosauros wants to play D4 and attack the centre. A6 is played. He challenges the white bishop. And the Cyranosauros wants to keep his bishop. So he moves to A4. Knight F6 is played. Good, very good move. Attacking the pawn does the Kampf Tiger. D3. The Kampf Tiger is from Austria, right? He's an Austrian tiger. He's an Austrian dinosaur tiger. I'm going to show you some more about these dinosaurs. Hold on, B5. Bishop C2. D6 is played. H3 is played. Bishop B6. And all the time in my head while I'm playing through this game, I'm trying to envision this video for YouTube. You guys are part of the video because I'm going to cut and paste part of this stream and make that the video for YouTube. So you're part of my YouTube video, Mushin Zero. Yeah, that's right, Yogi. You're part of my YouTube video, as is a Little Beast and XD Airs and Young Iced Coffee and Bernert D3. Bernert F, who suggested D3, sorry. Okay, right. So you're part of the video, part of the YouTube video, and that's why we're saying all your names. We're giving you the credits that you deserve. A4 is played. So you can see the Cyranosauros is a positional player and he wants to attack the white squares on the queen side and put pressure on the B pawn. Bishop B7 is played. His opponent's no mug. He develops his bishop, connects his castles and queen, and he wants to castle. Castles, H6. He doesn't like this bishop B5 probably. Okay, D4 is played. Finally, the Cyranosauros thinks, oh, I've prepared this move, I'll play it. Castles by black. D5. Now, I don't think this is a good move. I don't think this is a good move. Okay. He played knight E7. I think that's a good move. It's okay. Also, another choice was knight to BA. A5 is played. Now, I think that's a good move. Bishop A7 is played. Bishop E3 is played. Now, I don't like that move. Don't like it. It's anti-positional, and in this position, black can play pawn here and start breaking up the centre, right? So pawn here and start breaking up the centre. And I think that's probably the right move, C6. I think that's correct. Bishop takes E3. F takes E3. Okay. Again, pawn here looks like a good move. Maybe you can prepare it with by getting the queen here, threatening that pawn. Move the rook across to D8 maybe, and then play queen to A8, then play C6. Then you'd have a pawn and a bishop and a knight, another knight, all on that pawn. Okay, rook C8's played. Knight B file to D2, he's developing his pieces. C5, he goes C5, he's missed the point. This is not a good move. It's not a good move because he can't break up the central pawns. He should be playing C6. That's what I think. Anyway, he played C5. Well, white says, oh good, you've maintained my Botvinnik D5 pawn. Right. Right. Knight H2. Queen to D7. I really think that in this position, it's not good. He's probably got to play. It's not a great position for. I think black might be lost here. Queen to D7. Now this guy likes to attack. Does our Cyranosauros? He likes to attack. I don't know whether this is the right move, but white's got a beautiful game. I'd rather build before doing this, but he decides anyway. Rook takes F6. And the reason being is he too likes structural integrity, and the structural integrity of black's position has been compromised. G takes F6, and he can see that in this position here, there's only one castle protecting the king, and there's holes everywhere. So he plays Queen H5. That's right. He brings his queen over there to steal a pawn, right? And in this position, it looks like he's already lost. He's already lost. Yeah, so he should play king here, maybe king there. And knight to G8. Let's see what takes place. Played king G7. Rook F1 was played. So he's stopping this move F5. So what the Cyranosauros is doing by playing Rook F1, he's bringing all his pieces to the king side, right? So he's got one knight over here. He's got the knight here with threaten queen takes pawn check. He's got his queen over here attacking. Now he's got his castle over there. The only things missing over there are his knight, and this knight could come in very quickly, and his bishop. He can bring that in too and have a party at his opponent's expense, right? Rook H8. So now he's trying to. His opponent sees that. He might attack this pawn with knight here. Knight G4 is played, and he does that. Knight G8, and now everything's protected, right? Knight takes pawn is protected with knight takes. Knight F3, and now he finally decides knight here and knight checks is coming, right? King F8, he's going to run for it. Knight H4, he's bringing all his pieces in. King E7, He says, hey, watch out, buddy, it's check. King to d8, so black is making the right choice in the position. He's making a runner for it. White plays this move, knight to g7. And what a lovely little move. It actually threatens knight takes pawn. And now black is down. Kampf Tiger from Austria is now down material. Maybe he should play queen here and hope to hang on to that little pawn a little bit longer. Or maybe he has to play rook here, threatening rook takes knight. Right, rook here, threatening rook takes knight. Trying to chase that knight away. But he plays king c7. It's a major blunder. So this is where the position becomes compromised. The integrity of the position is now compromised totally. Knight takes f6. Knight takes f6. And it is true that black's position is freed up his heavier pieces. But the point is, his position is a technical loss, right? Rook takes f6, rook c-file to f8. See how the rooks or castles are bottled up? They can't go anywhere. Knight to f5 is played. Have a look at the integrity of this pawn. Oh, we're talking about integrity of positions, this pawn. Now, if anything in this position, black should, once this pawn falls, this is the compromise of the structural integrity of the position. It's lost anyway, position's lost anyway, but still, maybe you can give the queen up for the knight and the rook and get a blockade somehow, right? That's the only hope you've got. But he chooses king to b8, now everything falls apart. Rook takes d6. The house of cards is broken. Queen c7, and now bishop to d1. He says, all right then, I'm going there. Now, here black should take this pawn. But he plays bishop c8. He wants to threaten to take the knight, okay? So then when you recapture, you can win the rook because the knight's protecting the rook. However, this is a big mistake because of rook checks. Now, queen takes pawn is no longer playable. He's further compromised the structure of his position. King a7 is played, and now the mighty Cyranosauros roars. Roar! He goes, here he goes, d6. The Cyranosauros Rex is coming. Queen to d8. Now he plays knight e7, and that threatens checkmate, threatens knight checks. And when the king moves back, rook here is checkmate, right? Standard checkmate. Bishop d7 is played. The guy spotted the checkmate. Very good of him. But however, he's got a problem. There's one piece that wants to come and play as well. Queen takes e5. And now see the structure of the position. Queen takes pawn. That pawn can't be protected. Notice how, yeah, black's got the two castles, but they can't do anything. It's all about structure. The structural integrity of the position has been compromised. Okay. C4 is played. And now queen c5, and that's game, set, match, right? Because rook takes pawn check is a threat. Rook, everything's a threat here. Yeah, so everything's a threat. But mainly rook check, rook takes pawn check. That's the biggest threat, I suppose. King a8. Well, that makes it worse. Rook checks here, and he resigned because after king here, it's checkmate there. Okay. Okay, and it's also it's checkmate there. Yeah, that's a checkmate. Okay, so that's the game of Cyranosauros. But we haven't finished the story. Now we know that Cyranosauros, we beat him with a hit when he compromised his structural integrity. However, he did beat Kampf Tiger really well. And so now we have to think about creating this video together, guys. We're going to create this video together. He says, Camp Tiger has some wins against heavy players. I bet. Yes, he has. He has. He's beaten some good players. And that's why we thought we'd make a video about him, because we respect him. He seems to be a really nice man. Okay, so now that we know this, we thought, well, we've got to create something. So we go into our bookmarks. I'm going to take you into my bookmarks, show bookmarks. And then I went into the AI image generator, right? Because I want to create a video for my thing. So bookmarks. Hold on. Don't lose it. Right. So I went into bookmarks. Anyway, here I created a image. I did. Bookmarks, hide bookmarks. There we go. So get rid of the hide bookmarks. So I went into this AI image generator to create a picture for my video. And it says customize images for free. And that's when I thought, oh, I've got to come up with an idea. And I'll show you what I came up with. I decided I want the German flag representing Cyranosauros and the Australian flag representing myself. And I want to create an image. So where are my images? All right, so I'm going to go into my projects. Ha! These are some of the videos, images that I've created. If you go to my YouTube channel, you've probably seen this guy here. This is supposedly an AI image generation of me with the aliens and Grandmaster Teddy playing chess. It's one of my YouTube video covers. And we have others. And today we want to create, well, obviously a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So in the AI image generator, I thought, well, on the left-hand side of the image, I want an Australian flag, and on the right-hand side of the image, a German flag. So I'm coming up with this idea in my head. And I said on top of the image, I want it to read psychology in chess. They can't spell psychology. The AI generator can't spell psychology. And structural integrity matters in the middle of the image. And a rampant tiger striped Tyrannosaurus Rex over a chessboard. Anyway, that's what they came up with. So I saved those images. So I've got different ones. I haven't chosen which one to use yet. As you can see, there's different images. Where's it? There's one there. I like this one. And there's another one there. The AI image generator gives me about 4 images, right? I didn't know which one to use. Anyway, I've chosen 2 videos. I have created other things for other videos, right? Other YouTube videos, such as this one here. This guy was supposed to be smashing the chess pieces. So you can go and see one of my YouTube videos with this picture on it. And I've created these. All you create these in your mind. So all you do is you come up with an idea. And for any juniors watching, any young children out there, if you want to create an image for school or something like that, you picture something in your mind, you write down your idea in the AI image generator, and it'll create the image for you, okay? So there we go. So there's just a little bit of how I create the AI images for my YouTube videos. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to go back to chess.com. Okay, so I'm back in chess.com now. Right, so I'll finish the video later, but I want to thank you all for being part of the video. And in this video, I'd like to thank Little Beast MTB. I'd like to thank Sly Lozo. I'd like to thank Yogi Bear. I'd like to thank my good friend that donated 10 subs to my channel yesterday that motivated me, right? So Krell7, or Krell54 as he's known. If Krell7's watching, please come into the chat and just say hello. Because Krell7, I love you, right? And you're a good man. You really made me so happy yesterday. Krell7, so kind to me yesterday. He gave me a few subs to my channel, and he made my day. He made me happy, you know. Put a smile on my face. Right, so I'd like to dedicate this video to Krell7. Now, our chess tournament that's starting soon, I'll show you that. That's our chess tournament, and this tournament is in honour of my good friend, the crazy guy. What's his name again? What's the crazy guy's name? It's not Uncommon King. It's not the Uncommon King tournament. Oh, this is the Merryfield Open. That's right. Well, the Merryfield tournament. Right, we named it after Peter Merryfield, right? So we called it the Merryfield Open or Invitational. And so if you want to play in that tournament, you can play in that tournament. And at the moment we've got 5 players. So I'm going to put the link. Hyper wins these. Hyper wins these is on a watch streak, 3-stream streak. Thanks for the 350 bits. Hyper wins these. Thank you. Are you playing in our tournament? I'll put the link to our tournament. You can click on the link in the chat. And yeah, there you go. Hyper wins says yes, he says. Uncommon King's here. The uncommon one will be playing. He always plays. Well, number 1, top player is Daniel Naroditsky. It's not the real Daniel Naroditsky. I hope it's not a chess engine. Bennett F is playing. Hyper Wins is playing. Ford Jazz Guy is playing. And Ford Jazz Guy, you can learn a lot from this. It's a 5-minute tournament. And I hope just don't, if you do get overrun by some of the players with higher ratings, don't get upset, right? Hang in there and you can still improve your game. Watch my chess videos on YouTube, and you can learn a lot more about structure and how the pieces move and how they coordinate together, and just various ideas in chess and openings, chess openings too. Okay, rightio. I'm very well, thank you, Peter Merryfield. Uncommon saying hello to his good mate, Peter Merryfield. We got 8 players. Tournament starts in 6 minutes. I think we'll have a warm-up. We'll have a warm-up game. So I'm going to have a warm-up game, a 5-minute warm-up, yeah. Oh, 6 minutes. I haven't got time, have I? I better play quick. That means I've got to play all my game in a minute. Well, he's thinking my tournament starts soon, so I've got to just check. Starts in 5 minutes. I'm either going to blow him off the board or lose badly. At the moment, I think I'm winning. I just hit 2 castles. Well, I've got trouble. I win. I won the game. Threatening checkmate. Tournament starts in a minute. Needs a king up there if I want to win. Oh, I've got my tournament, so I've got to play this game. So I've got two games going at once now. Playing Hyper Witness in round 1 of the tournament. So you've got 2 games going at the same time. Ah! So I'm playing Hyper Witness in the Merryfield Open, or the Merryfield Invitational. Checkmate. Here we go. So we won that game. God, that was tough. Okay, I'll play pawn here. I want to lock his pieces out. Not easy to play 2 games at once. Push my pawn forward. Okay, so we're not worried about that. We're going to play rook e8. So we just protect that pawn. Now I don't want him chasing this bishop away, so I really want to play a5 if I can. I don't want to open that bishop. I want to lock him in there so he can't do anything. The hyper wins these. Oh, there's a pawn fork. We're taking a bishop and a queen. It's a winner. Well, let's take with the pawn. We're threatening to push the pawn. Attacking with the castle. We've got 2 pieces on that F pawn. It's going there. Well, we could play queen there. Whoops. So play queen hits queen because the endgame's a win for me. Okay, we'll take recapture. Oh, he's gone there. Well, that's a good move, really. We'll take a bishop. I can actually play pawn here. I'll take a bishop. Now, I don't want to take this pawn straight away. I want to play. Oh, I can give him that, can't I? Yeah, I'll give him that point. Then I'm going to just attack him with the king. Oh, he's doubling the rooks. I can play bishop here. And now I'm threatening rook takes pawn check. And if rook takes pawn, and I've got a queen coming as well, I just go back. No threats. Got no threats. I'm threatening to push a pawn, threatening rook takes pawn check. He's in trouble. And well, his game is lost. All I need is one more castle to go here, and it's curtains for Hyper Wins These from the United States, rated a mighty 785, and he's on the ascendancy, and we really hope to help Hyper Wins These get to a rating of 1,000 with a little bit of luck. With a little bit. Take a pawn off. We don't need that pawn. He doesn't need that pawn. We'll take that. And we'll lock his castle in. His castle's trapped. Now cut off his king. He's given us the castle, and that's the end of the game. Whoop, there goes a pawn. Here goes a pawn. Is it a mating net? He's in a mating net. And now king takes pawn. And it's mate next move. He's got to push a pawn. And that's checkmate. Doesn't matter which pawn he pushes, that's checkmate there. Okay, let's have a look and see how the other games are going. How are the other games going? Oh, we've got Daniel Naroditsky. Oh, Daniel Naradirty, his name is. Joined December 10, 2024. And he may well be a chess cheat. He might be a chess cheat. I think he's a chess cheat. Otherwise, he wouldn't be insulting Daniel Naroditsky. But Bernard F is giving him a hiding. Up! Black won by checkmate. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for beating him. Thank you for beating Grandmaster Daniel Neradirty. Now, I believe Daniel Neradirty may be a chess cheat. He's got a GM next to his name, and we know that there's no person such as Daniel Neradirty. I don't think so. Oh no, it says Daniel Naroditsky is his real name. Oh my God, don't tell me. It says I blocked him. I blocked him, so I can't play him. I'm going to unblock him. It can't be Daniel Naroditsky though. If I blocked him, I would have put the report in. He should have been banned by now, but he's not banned, so we'll take the block off. Okay. Right, and what else? What other games we've got going? We've got Little Beast is playing. He's playing Uncommon King. And what's happening here? Uncommon King's playing the black pieces. He's fighting. He's fighting. He's always fighting. But, oh no, look at this. These pawns are annoying, aren't they? Oh God, Little Beast's got the pawns going forwards. He knows how to push his pawns. Okay. The Beast is holding everything. He says, I'm holding everything. Bit scary, bit scary. He could have taken the bishop then. He could have taken the bishop, captured the bishop. But he obviously he got a bit scared of the knight checks. He thought, oh no, it could be a knight fork there. And white won. White won. There we go. The Little Beast got a game. He got a win. Little Beast. There we go. Give him a hand. Little Beast. He did well. I'm playing 4 Jazz Guys, 226. Playing D4. There's 4 Jazz Guys from the United States. Joined 20 days ago for Jazz Guy. Playing C4. Captured the pawn. I'm going to develop a piece. I'm going to get my pawns in the middle of the board. He's protected his pawn. Well, I could attack his bishop. I'll attack his pawn first. Oh, he's attacking him. Well, Now, he's got 2 castles, a knight and 2 bishops. I'm just threatening to go in there and cause mayhem. Well, bishop here looks good. Threatening his castle. Pushing a pawn, well, we can just take her. But we can also play knight there too, knight there. It's improving their position. Now he's got a problem with his castle in the corner. So we'll take that with the pawn. Now we're threatening to go for a queen. He's going there, and now he loses his knight. And this is all about structural position. Again, structural position. This is a good move. We could take a pawn here, but it doesn't do too much. It doesn't hurt either, though. I'll take it. Take another pawn. He's going there. You can't castle. Push a pawn. We're threatening pawn equals queen, and we're also threatening rook takes pawn. We can play rook takes pawn. We've got bishop check there. Is there though? It's not good. We've got knight here. That way he can't move his king anywhere. His king can't go here or here. He's taken that. So what we're doing is we're just creeping up on him. Now if he takes my castle, I get a queen with checkmate. So he's going there, he wants to stop that, so we'll take his castle. Well, he's trying to escape. Well, we'll just play bishop here. And we're going to make a queen. He's going up there. Well, we'll just make a queen. Now we're threatening all sorts of things. He's almost checkmated. Oh, he's going there. We'll take a pawn. His knight's trapped. He can't move his knight out. He's always been playing that piece down. So we're trying to get him in a mating net. Let's move bishop there. Just keeping him locked in. He's trying to get a draw. He's still in that mating net. We're getting him. Threatening checkmate in one move there. And that's checkmate next move with a bishop. There we go. Checkmate against Ford Jazz Guy. Some of his moves there for Jazz Guy were almost computer-esque. Right? He joined 20 days ago. but some of his moves were not like a beginner. Some of the moves leading to the stalemate position that were advanced chess. So I'm going to ask chess.com to check him out. Right, so I asked chess.com to just have a look at him in case he's using a little bit of chess help. So I know he's only rated 226, but they've got to check him out because he might be trying to hide under the radar, right? Little Beast and played so bad against Daniel. That Daniel could be a chess engine, Little Beast. Right, Little Beast? That Daniel could be a chess engine. Yeah, okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll have a look, Bennett, at your game against Daniel. Okay, Daniel, yeah. It could be a chess engine. It could be a fake, I think it's a fake GM title. Yeah, I think it's a fake GM title. Chess.com has got to clear up write a program to stop this guy or anyone else creating a fake GM title. It's a photo, not the real GM tag. I see. So that's what he's done. He's put a photo in there as a real GM title. Okay, so what we're going to go back to the tournament. We have one game still going, do we? Oh no, it's finished. Little Beast and Daniel Narrow Dirty. All right then. We've got 10 players now tournament in the Merryfield Open. Here it is. So I'm just going to show you. There it is. That's our tournament. Our open tournament, the Merryfield Open. And we do believe we've got a few chess engine users there. I've got to play Daniel Narrow Dirty. So we're expecting him to use a chess engine. Oh, it's such a difficult position. Oh, I can't defend it. It's such a bad game. I can't stop the attack. Can't stop it. Now, I'll because my tournament is still going, it's going for quite a while. We'll just do a, we'll do it later, but we're going to report him straight away because he's definitely a chess engine. Right, block him. Cancel what's in. Report. So we're going to cheating. And block him, report, and then we're going to do something else. We're going to go in there and make a special report, and oh, a second, not that one. Oh dear, 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 dear. Okay, so okay, so this has got to, he's got to be kicked out. He's got to be kicked off chess.com. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I might not have reported him last time. We've still got a few games going. We'll have a look at, we'll put in some more reports after. Because Daniel Naroditsky's got so much credibility, and he shouldn't be treated like that. Because it's just really, Daniel Naroditsky's worked all his life, and he's got a reputation that he's obviously proud of, and you shouldn't have to put up with somebody doing that to him. It's a good game anyway, that one. Okay, I'm playing Omar Rodriguez. Omar Rodriguez, Dominican Republic. Joined October 1, 2024. This could be the same chess engine user, couldn't it? Could be. What's this one? I'm playing Preo Bay 1742. How do I get this game going? Emma Rodriguez. Well, whose move is it here? My move. It's a 10-minute game. Preo Bay 1742 from the Netherlands. Joined January 2nd, 2024. Right. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Play D5. If he plays D5 himself, he's just got a blocked game, and now at least I've got a bit of space with my D pawn. I like Black's position, actually. I actually like his position. This is a strange game, this one. This is why I'm thinking, what's he doing? What's he doing? Joined January 2nd, 2024. This is a year ago. Not easy to... So difficult. See two. Queen C5 check. Trying to make me now. This is going to test him. This move, his next move will prove that he's an engine user. Down to 55 seconds. Pray obey. Yeah. He's disconnected, it says. He'll auto-resign. He's definitely an engine user. But I've set a complex trap for him. So I know my queen. I'll give him a check here. He's an engine user. And white wins. Don't know what happened to his engine. Ha! Don't know what happened to his engine. And we won on time. Yeah, engine user. Tournament's over. But that guy was definitely an engine user. I actually won the tournament. I don't believe it. I won the tournament amongst all those engine users. Report cheating. I'm going to block him. Report. I cheated him and I blocked him. I mean, I cheated him. No. I blocked him and I reported him for cheating. Here we go. All right then. I want to thank all the participants in the Merryfield Invitational, all the honest ones. I want to thank Leave My Kitten Alone, who joined January 10, 2024, possible engine user. Daniel Narrow Dirty has to be banned. Bennett F, you did really well, Bennett F on 2 out of 4. Preo Bay, 2 out of 4. Little Beast is there. Hyper, what's his name? And Ford Jazz, Uncommon King, and Yosi Magosi or something. Okay, rightio, so I have to go back to my game history. And one person we really have to put in a report about is this guy here. We've got to get him banned. Got to get him banned, this guy here. Daniel never do. Is he out? Is he out? Oh, right. So right. You know, I want to. I can't report him. I think he's banned already. I think they got rid of him. I'm trying to ban him. I want him banned. Anyway. I think he's gone. Closed. Yeah, they closed his account. There you go. So they've closed the guy's account. This guy here. Right. So chess.com onto him, and his account's been blocked. Good. So we don't want him cheating other people, do we? We don't want him cheating other people. I want to thank all the participants in the Merryfield Invitational. Thank you, guys. Because I'm sorry that chess cheats have spoilt our tournament, right? Because I know that a lot of you guys are playing in good faith, right? And I'd like to congratulate everybody that played. And now I'm going to have a game. Oh, it's 11. I've still got plenty of time. We had a bit of fun, didn't we, in the Merryfield Blitz. Playing Laxa Pace 939. Joined April 14, 2024. I think this guy's an engine user, so we're going to block this account too. But I'll play the game to find out whether he's an engine user or not. But I believe he's an engine user. We're going to try to get this account blocked as well. There's no point in trying to hide if you've got an engine. You might as well turn it on full blast because I'm onto you. He's asked for a 10-minute game. He's just wasting my time. Okay, but from a structural point of view, Black's got a decent game. Black's threatening h4. And really, the complications arise in the position. Even an engine would have trouble here. I think that a top engine like Alpha Zero would cream him, right? Cream him from this position. This is actually a lost position already for white. He's got a bishop out of play, right? So he's playing a piece down. And now we just push the pawn. And now he's a piece down. So now that he's a piece down, we should win really easily. So all I've got to do is keep his bishop locked in here. Keep his bishop locked in there for the rest of the game, and then just win, right? I've got to work it. I've got to try to do it in a decent sort of manner. Well, I want to play knight here and knight there. I want to play knight here. Actually, I like bishop there. I like that move. My knight's headed here and here. Even though he's using a chess engine, he's got such a bad game that I'm very good at working out whether they're using chess engines or not, believe me. I made a mistake. I made a little mistake. Now, I can tell you that a chess engine will play this move, I think. Right. think that's probably the best move, but he might have chosen the second best move, right? Oh, he now wants to play pawn there or something, get a block game. I think I need to play... I might have to play bishop there now. I think I've got to play bishop here to take his knight off. I can't... I'll play bishop there. I've got that, knight takes pawn. So I've got to play knight here now. He's going there. Well, I don't really want him to do that. This is a damn engine, all right. 100% engine. Oh God, the only move I can think of is pawn takes pawn and pawn there. Let's threaten his castle. I was hoping you'd move that. Now I've got a position I cannot lose. It's impossible to lose the game. I'm going to keep the position blocked. I'm just going to get a draw against this engine. Oh, he's missed that one. we go, we won against Liaxa Pace. Chess Engine. We beat him. We beat the Chess Engine. There we go. So we beat the Chess Engine, which is nice. It's always nice to beat the Chess Engine. I wonder what let's have a look at the game review. Checking a game review here. Going into the chess.com analysis room to check the game review. Okay. And I played
on that free piece.
I played at 89.2% accuracy, nearly 90%. I purposely kept the position blocked. I played 2 great moves.
You found the winning move and are now in full control.
That's it. The engine says that
your opponent's pawn chain.
This move is the winning move, and I was in full control of the position. And the engine said
move that works, and you found it.
And that's the only move that works, and I found it. And that's the only reason I could beat the Chess Engine, because I found the 2 exclamation mark moves. So I beat the Chess Engine. Right. So he could have drawn using it full strength on the Chess Engine, but he was trying to hide the fact he was using a Chess Engine. He was trying to hide it. And he got frustrated because he couldn't win. So there we go. Little Beast. We're doing well. We're doing Beast. I'm doing well, Little Beast. My rating is 2,263, Little Beast. I was nearly 2,300 yesterday. This guy's 2,200. His name is Catquag. He's from Norway, is it? Or Switzerland? Denmark, somewhere there. This is just to slow his moves down a bit. My rook's in trouble. got a bad castle. And I lost the game. That's what happens when you have a compromised position and you've lost structural integrity, just like I said on the video. Knight c6. I'd like to thank Crow54 and Peter Merryfield for coming in. Crow54 was here yesterday, but nonetheless he was visiting us. I like White's position. I don't like my position. So G6 was probably better, wasn't it? Yeah, G6 is probably better. Yeah, that move wasn't good. It's okay, but it's not great. Well, that was the wrong move. Now my game's okay. I'm okay now. Now I'm alive. I'm alive. Castle. Position's probably equal, yeah. Position's probably equal. Am I winning? Am I winning? I think I'm winning. I don't know whether I'm winning or not. I might not be winning. I think I'm winning. Chess Engine might say the position's equal. Playing Catgrog, he's 2,210. Well, these pawns are split now, so it probably correct moves to take the pawn. I don't want him protecting them. But it's bishop takes pawn, he takes, queen takes. I haven't really got any knockouts. And if I play pawn here, he'll play bishop to d4. I think I've got to take a pawn. Play bishop back. Well, at least I'm moving my pawn forwards. Just protecting that pawn. And he attacks it too. Okay. Ooh-wee. Not easy. What would Magnus do? Oh, my move. I lost on time. I was going to play queen here with the idea of nothing. Hanging in there. Actually, queen here is a good move. Yeah, that's a really good move. And it's actually got a threat. It's got a threat. The threat is queen here. And then once I do that, I can start attacking that queen and attacking that pawn. But it's probably drawish. It's probably drawish with all those heavy pieces on the board. Got Coach Mercel here. Wants to take my rating points. He's 2141 is the coach. And he knows I'm over 2200. And the coach wants my rating points. I'm building up an attack on the king side against the coach. Well, there you go. It's the coach, the mighty coach. Yeah, he played very well to defend as long as he did. It was very hard to beat him. That's the movies missed. Oh, coach. Playing fast too. I've got to watch his time. All his pawns are on the wrong colour squares, which is good. Got him. God, he's tough to beat. He's very fast. I had 6/100ths of a second left. 6/100ths of a second. He's trying to distract me. It's only knight. I should play bishop takes pawn check. I missed the mate. He's got bishop takes knight there. Stupid. I missed it. I missed the mate. Yeah, in that position there, knight g4. Anyway, I missed a checkmate. I had a checkmate there, and I missed it. I had a massive attack, and I was a little bit tired, and I paid a big penalty for being a bit tired. That's a draw. Yeah, so Oh, I lost on time. Ah, getting a bit too tired. The old coach lost on time. Back to 22:32. I'll probably end up with a draw here. If I'm lucky. If I'm lucky. Got him. Got the coach. I have to go and play snooker now. I've streamed for 3 hours and 5 minutes. So we were scheduled to stream for 3 hours. So I want to thank all 150 wonderful viewers for coming in and watching my match against the coach. And don't forget my game against Cyranosauros and his game against his opponent. We're going to have a YouTube video. I'm going to put that's my YouTube link, and I'll be creating a YouTube video of this stream, okay? And the video will be called Psychology in Chess, Structural Integrity of a Chess Position, okay? All right then, I hope you enjoyed the stream. And with that, please follow my channel if you're not already following, and like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, when the YouTube video comes out, okay? So don't forget that YouTube video. Right, here it is. I'll put it in the chat one more time. And we're going to do a raid now. We're going to go and raid another channel. We love doing a raid. We like to give them a little surprise and send you guys in there to say hello to them. All right then, so here we go, following. Just see who I'm following, because I'm not following some of these people anymore. Call of Duty, Oki Chess, Li Huanghua, I've rated him a few times. Dutch Sense Official, Marine Chess, Elena. Who else? Fisher Friday Chess. It's always fun, isn't it, Fisher Friday Chess? But we might raid Elena. She's got 69 viewers. Chess with a Side of Victory, The Art of War Through Strategy. New YT channel, Bloom Theory. Goodness gracious. It's a hell of a lot of a mouthful, isn't it? She's got sleepy eyes like my son. He got them from his mother. Okay, we're going to raid now. Doing a raid. I've got two sons. One passed away, and the other son is alive and well. Thank you, Lord. Raid. So doing a raid. God bless you all. Thank you for coming in. And until next time, it's goodbye from me and goodbye from Grandmaster Teddy, who's sitting on the bog. He's not really, but there we go.